So if someone were to come to you, Danielle, and said, I want to work with you because I am stuck in fear. I am stuck in an irrational space. I could see I am not feeling well, not feeling, like I'm at all connected and just always kind of, isolated. How would you work with them? Because I know there's no one answer of, I tell them to do this and they get better. No, but how would you begin that process of working with them? What would you kind of take them through?
Yeah. Well, I don't do any more one-to-one clients, but I did that for about 9 years. And I do more group programs now. And so it's the same thing that I would teach to a group. Yep. And it all comes down to, we have to, first and foremost, we just have to pause. We have to stop. Mm-hmm. There's so much noise going on around us. There's so much distraction. There's so much, we get like psychosis in our own mind, right? And we're spinning and spinning. So we need to just stop. We need to take a deep breath. And that's why I do my moon circles once a month. I keep them low. They're like $33 so everyone can join. They're so powerful because what I'm doing is I'm holding space in this container so that your nervous system can surrender, because I am not the healer. You are the healer. Everyone is a healer. When you can relax your nervous system, feel safe, you can then hear the messages from spirit. And this is not woo-woo. We can call it spirit. You can call it your higher self. You can call it your soul. You can call it God. You can call it the universe. I'm not getting into semantics here. It doesn't matter at this point.
Right.
The point is we are all connected. What is scary is when we go around pretending that is weird. No. That is weird, if you want to call it, when we can't hear that, when we're not connected. That is not being an actual human, right? So the first place is, to pause and to breathe and to surrender and to come back into our body. Because what happens, we're all floating around here all day long. We're here. We're not in our bodies. We're not. So we have to come back in. We're here on this human earth to be in our body. We're not here to just, blast off, do LSD all day long and just, Sure, I know people microdose LSD. There could be beautiful benefits of that. But the point is, those are moments. If people want to do plant medicine, we're here to be in our body, right? We're here to be in this human experience. So we got to come back in our body. And then when we're in our body, what happens when we're quiet? Oh, I'm sad. I'm feeling an emotion. I want to cry. Okay, then cry. I have to say something. This is so interesting. I've been doing this work for 14 years. Over and over again, I have worked with women, and women tell me afterwards, I didn't even think about this, they say, but after working with you or doing your courses or whatever, I started getting my period again. And they're like, I wasn't getting my period for years, or something was wrong. And so I've kind of joked that I'm the period whisperer. But what's really happening is I'm giving people a safe space to be back in their body and to feel their emotions. Because what happens is we're escaping, we're shoving them down. We're not connecting with ourselves. We're not connecting with our sacral, with the pleasure, with anything, with any moment, with any joy, with any of your emotions. And when we come back into our body, guess what happens? Our body starts working again. When we start breathing, when we start grounding, when we start getting morning sun, when we start doing Tai Chi, yoga, dance, joy, right? Using red light at night. When we start creating an environment for our body to thrive in, again, mind, body, soul, the body knows what to do, which is what happened after my explant, which we'll talk about that in a moment. The body knows what to do if you give it the right conditions. So my job as a teacher is to help create the container, ask them questions, guide them. I know my field is an activator. It helps people transform. I know that about myself, but it's really, you are your own healer. I'm not doing anything except holding the space, because that's a gift that I have, and asking you questions and showing you your shadows so that you can move through this and transform. I mean, there's obviously more, but that's in a nutshell.
Sure. And I will say this, you are the ultimate self-healing gangster. You just got to trust in yourself and give yourself the space to be that gangster, right? To live that out and just allow it to happen. Yep. So I love that. Now you have the moon ceremony. What other events, teachings, offerings do you have going on?
Oh God, I have so many things. So I have monthly. I have a new membership that I'm starting that's going to be monthly astrological calls for the monthly overview of the energy. But with me, it's not just astrology. So we're We're talking about the body. We're talking about emotions. So this is going to be very important on how to regulate emotions. But we're using the blueprint of the cosmos because we are not avoidant of the cosmos as, okay, what is going on in the backdrop? And then how do we move through this in an emotional aspect to heal ourselves? So that membership is coming. I have a program called Soul Link where I'm doing module 4 coming up soon. This is basically understanding your soul, understanding your human, your body, and integrating it. So I wish I had this when I was having my awakening. That's why I created it. I've created courses called Purposely Divine, steps to help you move through your journey. And also I have Astrology Mystery School level 1, 2, and 3 to help you understand your soul blueprint, which is your birth chart. So again, it's not about me telling you, it's about you giving you the tools that you can understand the archetypes. And I'm teaching you how to read your soul blueprint. So that is really beautiful. And then we also have a new course coming out. I think you might have saw, I've decorating my house. My background's in interior design and I love it. And so I'm fusing the skills of interior design to show people how to create a safe environment, right, for our root chakra, but also the energetics of the home and what it does and how your home is an extension of self. So that course is coming soon as well. And there's many more coming.
Yeah, I love that because, as we kind of shortly discussed before we jumped on, was that idea of building a healing sanctuary, of minimalism, of not cluttering things and, cluttering your mind at the same time and keeping a space around you that is prone for healing, not the opposite. And so much of what we have today is sick building syndrome and everything. And just design itself, such a beautiful thing, because then you can design your own life as well, you feel like, right?
My whole entire house, I feel like it's a biohacking. I just got a whole filtration system. I have only red lights on that I turn on at night. I have my amp coil, I have my red light. I mean, it's just like,
No, I love it. I love it.